Are you in need of some help when it comes to trying to sweep a woman off her feet? Now, perhaps this is your first foray into the dating scene in a long time, and you're unsure which path to take. Now, you don't want to come across as too eager, obviously, but you don't want to come across as creepy, obviously, as well. Now, high-value men are irresistible to women for a number of reasons. They are like a magnetic field that turns the women's heads as they walk down the street. Most of the time, they don't have to do anything to get their attention, which sounds amazing, doesn't it? So consider how simple it would be to just walk down the street and have the women fall at your feet as you walk past them. So let's find out what makes them so charming, shall we? Like and subscribe. First of all, what is a high-value man? Now, don't take this the wrong way, but if women aren't gravitating towards you, it's not their fault, it could be yours. And then when you have that answer, you know what to do next, because when you know, you can gradually but steadily improve yourself in all areas of your life to become the best version of yourself, which is a high-value man in a nutshell. Then all of the women will become obsessed with you. But let's really define it. What is a high-value man? So, a high-value man is essentially what it sounds like. A man that possesses high-value traits that separates him from the others. He succeeds in pretty much everything he sets his mind to because he has mastered the skills needed to win. Yet he is humble in the way that he moves, so he doesn't come across as arrogant and rude. Okay, first tip, humor. Humor is one of the simplest ways to get a woman to notice and to like you. Women enjoy laughing, and when they do, their brain releases a hormone called dopamine, which encourages them to be happy. And that is why we do call it the happy hormone. Now, we are no longer talking about cheesy pickup lines or backhanded jokes when we talk about making someone laugh, because these are insults. They're not funny at all. They are extremely offensive, and when you don't know someone's boundaries, it's very easy to hurt or upset them in that way. So just stay clear of those types of things. But specifically, we are talking about genuine, light-hearted humor. You know, the type of stuff that causes those belly laughs and breathless, silent giggles. Those with a good sense of humor exude a friendly aura that many women are seeking. And if you think about it, if you can make women laugh and then make them feel happy around you, then you will become a magnet for those that also want to feel happy. They will naturally end up gravitating towards you with very little effort on your part. They have manners. Now, we are all taught to distinguish between right and wrong, the meaning of yes and no, and what we should and should not do in a lot of situations. We are all taught to be kind, and manners demonstrate to those around us how we were raised and demonstrate our basic level of respect. Now, a man who uses his manners in every situation he finds himself in demonstrates his strength and independence, as well as his refusal to let others change his perspective on the world. Even if that situation is incredibly difficult to handle, he should keep his composure and not lash out, which is perfectly normal when someone is pressing your buttons and purposely getting on your last nerve. This is because it is his behavior and use of manners that separates him from other men and makes him this high-value gentleman. He puts in the effort. Making an effort in a relationship is one of the cogs that if it keeps turning all the time, the machine will run smoothly and without issue. Understandably, the amount of effort put in at the start of a relationship may appear much more intense because, well, you're trying to impress someone. A high-value man, on the other hand, will maintain that level of effort throughout all stages that make women swoon for him. The flowers you received on your first date will become a regular Friday treat to look forward to. The "be ready for 8 p.m. we have plans" texts that occur on occasions actually happen throughout the whole of the relationship, keeping the spark and mystery alive. The effort to meet and satisfy a woman's every need will have her eating out the palm of your hand. He maintains eye contact. If you make eye contact with a woman, you will undoubtedly catch her attention. There's no way she won't notice you from across the room if the two of you lock eyes once or twice before starting a conversation. One of the most important aspects of communication is eye contact. Making eye contact with the person you are speaking with not only shows them that you are fully engaged in that conversation and you have their undivided attention, but it also shows your interest in what's being discussed, which allows them to feel more at ease around you and to want to open up more. The intent of listening. I honestly can't tell you how important it is to master the skill of being a good listener. When you actively listen to people when they speak to you, you become a more understanding and educated person all around. 99% of the time anyway. While talking to you, a person will tell you exactly what is wrong in a situation and how to resolve it. And all you have to do is listen to them and take their words to heart. Now, a lot of women do fawn over high-value men because they know that if they have any concerns or worries throughout the relationship, he will listen to her and address the issues with no attitude. He will acknowledge what she says and how she is expressing her feelings, and then comes up with a reasonable outcome for everyone. He is kind. It's essential to always be kind to everyone you come into contact with because you never know who you will meet. The difference between them having a good day and having a really bad day. A high-value man will go out of his way to be kind to everyone he meets because he recognizes the value of being that friendly stranger and refuses to be the average Joe who takes his bad mood and bad attitude out on others. So in order to make a favorable impression on someone's life, you must master the skill of being a kind person. Being kind to someone shows that you value and respect them, and in turn, they will value and respect you as well. You get out what you put into, well, any relationship you create throughout your life. So if you make a conscious effort to be kind to everyone that you meet, well, they will also be kind to you. They show everyone respect. Respect should be shown to everyone with whom we come into contact with. There would be, let's face it, far less drama and unnecessary arguments if we all treated each other with respect. Now, a man of high value will treat everyone with the same level of respect. Someone's background should not determine how much respect they receive, much like kindness and also empathy. Women will actively seek high-value men and the older guy because they do not want to feel that they are babysitting their partner down to the smallest detail. Disrespect is unattractive and can lead to unnecessary arguments and roadblocks down the road. A high-value man openly expresses his maturity levels by communicating his wants, his needs, and his concerns in an effective and non-hostile manner, which ultimately shows the level of respect he has for the lady in his life. So there are a number of ways to be seen as a high-value man that do not relate to the way you look at all. As you can see, the majority of traits are personality traits or mannerisms that you can learn and add into your life with little to no effort. Now, a lot of these traits are easier to adopt as you become more aware of yourself and how you treat other people. So think of them more as little improvements that you can make to become the best version of you. And we all love a good self-love story. And of course, these tips won't work for every single woman you meet, sadly. As remarkable as it may seem to you, gentlemen, women don't all think the same way, just like every single guy thinks a little bit different. However, these guidelines have been tried and tested to help you stand out from the crowd. Is it not as bad as you expected? Now, these small changes will make a woman feel more relaxed around you, allowing you to get to know each other better and actually move forwards. So do you think you have what it takes to be a high-value man? Let us know down in the comments below.